Maud Joyce couldn't have delighted me more, Nick. She's come through her first start in brilliant order, and she'll win again on Saturday. She's a grand mare. She's got strength. She's got a marvellous constitution. She's just a wonderful mare.
And she looks like she'll be beautifully weighted in that race as well.
Well, she is. You know, they're tossed into those races, the set weights and penalties.
And her condition, looking out here this morning, she's held every bit of it.
Hasn't she?
Yep.
Most observant of you.
Kabang, Gai. Good run in the Golden Rose. Gets out to either the 15 or the 1800 metres on Saturday.
I'll run him in the 1500 metre, the Stan Fox. I thought it was a good thing in the Golden Rose. He didn't greet the judge, but I wouldn't be too concerned about that. This is a very winnable race, the Stan Fox. The 1500 metres is exactly what he needs.
Okay, and you should be able to just roll along there on top of the speed. And
well, you'd think so. You know, he was just held up a little bit at a vital stage of the race in the Golden Rose, and he wasn't quick enough to get through the gap, and once it closed, to put him back about a half a length.
Perfect. Fat Al Gai resumed with the fighting second. He's a favourite for the Epsom Handicap, and we're going to see him in the Shannon Stakes.
Yes, he's thriving. He's really well. And Nathan Berry cantered him this morning, and he said, "Are you spoiling me, Gai?" And that was just the horse cantering. He's really going well, and he's really on target for the Epsom.
Beautiful. Julianus, really progressive type. Come along there in the Wyong Cup, and he steps out in the Colin Stephen on Saturday. It's a bit cold out here, isn't it?
It is cold this morning. It's just changed dramatically. Julianus is thriving. He's got a wonderful constitution. He's a very nice English stayer. He'll be partnered by his stablemate, Strawberry Boy, who I thought might have been a bit sort of flat on Saturday, but if you saw him carrying on this morning with Tommy Berry on his back, there's nothing flat about Strawberry Boy. So the two of them will run terrific races. They should take the Quinella.
Indianapolis Gai in the Dulcified.
I couldn't be happier with Indianapolis, and I can't think who it was this morning. One of the jocks rode him and said, "Well, he's have to be my favourite horse." He said, "So-and-so is my favourite horse till this morning," but he said, "Now it's Indianapolis." He said, "I couldn't describe what a beautiful horse he is," and I think the 1900 of the Dulcified is exactly what he's looking for.
And he won brilliantly last start, didn't he?
He certainly did, and he seems to have come of age. I think sometimes giving them a little bit, maybe an extra week between their runs, Nick, gives some of these developing colts just that little bit of time to find their feet.
Okay. Another horse that won brilliantly last start was Urban Groove, and she was at the top of the markets for the Magic Millions and until she had a little mishap, and she looks like she's come back in great order.
Urban Groove, Nick, has done a treat, and look, she's such a big, long-bodied horse. She's really like an older mare, even though she's just 3. She had a major sort of setback as a young horse. That's why she didn't run in the Magic Millions. But her win shows the class that she's got, and I wouldn't have stepped her up to this class if I didn't think she was capable of running it and fighting the finish out. I think she's a great horse for the punters to be following and having something on.
I was going to ask, where does a horse like her end up in the spring?
Well, she could end up anywhere. It depends how far she can run, and I'll work that out after Saturday.
Okay. A horse who went through his grades nicely in the autumn was Under the Sun, and we're going to see him in a benchmark 85 on Saturday.
Under the Sun's a very, very talented New Zealand stayer. He's never been put over a staying trip. He's only ever been over the shorter distances, but he'll run super on Saturday. He's spot on. Okay,
and Tahunga as well, Gai. Lacked a bit of ping first up, but gets out to the 2,000 metres. He's second up, and he's sort of getting into that right distance range. All
he can do is stay. Tahunga is an out-and-out stayer. And Jason Lee rode him this morning, and he said, "You know, I haven't ridden him for a long time." He said, "He surprised me. He's quite dour." So 2,000 plus is really his trip. But he'll run a very nice race.